Hello friends and family, and good afternoon from beautiful Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. I thought it'd be fun to come out today, do some really awesome Tennessee roadside attraction over here at the island at Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. They have some really awesome shopping, so I do want to check out a whole bunch of the assorted gift shops. They have like Bigfoot Harley-Davidson, Old Smoky Moonshine, even a brand new kryptonite store that recently opened up with a good assortment of different like horror, Disney merchandise there. And I do want to check out a couple different gift shops along the way. And right now they're actually running the Jurassic Adventure all around the island at Pigeon Forge. So lots of different sculptures of dinosaurs that you can come out and check out, like completely complimentary. But before we get started, if you would subscribe and click the bell notification so you're aware of future uploads and live streams, we would greatly appreciate it. That being said, holy moly, we had to park way back at the parking lot here at the island for Pigeon Forge. That being said, the parking is completely free. They do have rides and different things, like you can see the Ferris wheel off in the distance. So lots of food, dining, shopping, and then you have some rides here at the island. And if you've ever been to like Disney Springs at Walt Disney World, it's basically very similar to that. Lots of really delicious restaurants, really amazing shopping. But the cool thing, they actually have a tram here for the parking lot. So if you do have to park a little bit further back, you can get the free tram over to the island. I think we're going to do that today. Okay, so we literally just got off the exit here for the island Pigeon Forge. Like I was saying, they do have the dinosaur adventure going on right now. A really awesome archway photo op with a massive pterodactyl. They have a brachiosaurus there. And over here they do have a whole water show that happens, I believe, every 30 minutes on the lagoon area here at the island.
Takes its first breath, a moment of wonder, a spark of light in a world ruled by titans.
There's definitely a great plethora of different gift shops and different things. They do have a sweet shop at the island if you are looking to crave your sweet tooth. Lots of different snacks on the inside there. They have an interactive 7D adventure, perfect for your trip here to the island at Pigeon Forge. But they have these little enclosures with a bunch of different birds. These are actually peppered throughout in different sections. Definitely don't feed the birds, but they actually feed them like really well. So they're definitely like really well taken care of. But you can get up close and personal. Look at them there, like how adorable is this? Oh! Let's actually make a quick little pit stop here to the beef jerky experience. Literally right out front of the gift shop, they have a massive Bigfoot statue that you can get your picture taken with. Lots and lots of different flavored beef jerkies you can get here, like the old smoky beef jerky. This one has like the smoke flavor added to it. They have some prime rib flavored beef jerky. You can literally get like every flavor imaginable. They have your roasted garlic flavor. Here is your lemon peppered beef jerky. So these are perfect for any like beef jerky connoisseur. Like they even have some teriyaki one that actually has like some pineapple flavoring in there. Let's see what we do have behind us here. So you could even get a good selection of other snacks, like some white chocolate peanuts. These are $8.99 or 3 for $24. They have some cinnamon peanuts. So many different snacks here. Some toffee royal peanuts. But they do have like all the different shops like decorated beautifully all around the island. Let's actually head right across the walkway though to the Toy Chest Company. I've never been inside this gift shop before, so let's head on inside and check out some of the new merchandise. Looks like lots of different toys for the kiddos, like they have some Melissa and Doug Safari Friends. This is like a whole pack of like different puppets. You can get like a giraffe, an elephant. They do even have like some Disney puppets here as well, with Mickey, Minnie, Donald, and Goofy. Let's head a little bit further inside and see what we can find. A cool sights and sounds camera. And of course it showcases a black bear on the front. That one is $34. This store is absolutely massive though. It is literally almost floor to ceiling. Different merchandise. They have your Thai Beanie Babies. These are, let's see here, the small size, $9. The big size are $12.99. I think one of my personal favorites though, it definitely has to be like the Panda Bear. Definitely lots of like Disney related items here as well. They have like these little figurine sets, part of the Disney Junior collection. These, let's see here, are $21 a piece with like Minnie Mouse, Daisy Duck. They do have one with like some of your classic Disney characters like Mickey, Pluto, and then Donald. Here is your Stitch figurine sets. But how cool are these like animal hauling play sets? Perfect for out in the countryside. You get like your little John Deere tractor, some cows, and a pickup truck. They actually have so many different like farm animal play sets in this gift shop though. Comes with a bunch of the different farm animals, the people. You get the AT-AT. Let's see what we got down here on this back section though. Looks like they even have some Labubus. Okay, how cool. Look at this. You can get some Labubus at the gift shop at the island at Pigeon Forge. These are only $12.99, so a very good deal for them. They have some original Squishmallow, Hello Kitty and Friends, little keychains, just like the Labubu version. These are actually only $11 a piece, so a really good deal for some assorted keychains. And a bunch of different plushies on this back wall section, from axolotls. They have a whole selection of elephants and zebras. Seriously, how crazy cool are these rubber duckies though? I love these. They're all like different characters and people. This is the Donald. Let's see here, Take Quack America. These are $15 a piece. So many different ones that they do have. These are celebrity ducks. Only $15 a piece for them. It looks like they even have one with Willie Nelson. These are really neat actually. Down here is the Peckin, I should say, 9 to 5. So this one is your Dolly Parton duck. And they do have these really nice size rocking chairs. Again, completely complimentary at the island. So you can take advantage of the water shows going on. But again, right now the Jurassic Adventure is still happening. Listen to these dinosaurs. Next up though, let's actually head into the Island Tiki General Store. They have a great selection of like Smoky Mountain merchandise and some really cool like take-home items. Okay, so right off the bat is some more Labubus. This one actually has like the Pop Mart logo there. These are really cool though, only $25 a piece. They do have a Stitch Labubu with the pineapple for $25. These are definitely probably Lafufus, but really cool to see at the island. They have your Have a Seat version as well. And they're currently running a deal right now on the adult size graphic t-shirts. Buy one for $15 or two for $25. You have the Great Smoky Mountains Wilderness Adventure. This one says 100% guaranteed outdoor. Great experience. They do have a really nice burgundy color for the Great Smoky Mountains. Just a really good deal to take home some nice graphic t-shirts for a good price. With some Adirondack chairs. This one says Smoky Mountains on the bottom section. Let's actually come over this way and check out some of the different adult-sized baseball caps in this store. So lots of different trucker hats right off the bat. You have your Pigeon Forge, Tennessee, 1830. These are $30 a piece. You have more of like your classic, like aqua colors, your Great Smoky Mountains. Everything is embroidered though. These are more of like your Under Armour, no sweat material. That one is $30. They have your Smoky Surf Club, Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. So this one is yet another trucker hat. This one looks really cool as well. More of like your Under Armour, no sweat material. You get like the little rubberized badge there that's embroidered for Great Smoky Mountains. Of course, you definitely have to check out some of the merchandise that has bears on it. These are more of like your cool comfort, like activewear pullover hoodies. Established 1934, Great Smoky Mountains. These are a really good deal. Definitely check out this gift shop. These are very soft for $35. It does look like they do have them literally in a whole bunch of different colors. Again, with your activewear. And here's a nice like army green color with the bear on the front for Great Smoky Mountains. And of course, my personal favorite cryptid, you gotta love Bigfoot, Great Smoky Mountains, Tennessee, with the stars, established 1934. These are only $20 a piece, so a really good deal on the graphic t-shirts in this store. These are a really soft, like cotton material, like you have Bigfoot there in the mountains crossing the road. Let's see what we have down here on the bottom section. Take Me Home, Country Road, with like a pickup truck. This one says American Traditions on the back side. And here's a nice like charcoal color graphic t-shirt, straight up Southern, with the flag there on the tailgate of the truck. Also some really nice women's v-neck pullover sweatshirts. This one has the cursive writing, Great Smoky Mountains. Also part of like that activewear collection. They have these with a bunch of different colors for only $30 a piece. I feel like these are very reasonable prices. Here's a nice brown color, Great Smoky Mountains. And then rounding out the collection is a nice like soft like sky blue color for $30. Of course, you can never go wrong with some Great Smoky Mountains coffee mugs. These actually kind of look like they're handmade, and they are handcrafted. Great Smoky Mountains, you have like the black bear and the mountains in the backdrop. These are only $10 a piece. They do have them with a bunch of different colors, like your green color. Here's a really nice purple color, and even different sizes of these coffee mugs. This one actually comes with a big ceramic spoon. They actually look like they're kind of like painted on the side. That one is $10, and you can even get some different like bear statues. He has the little beehive there that says Great Smoky Mountains. Of course, they even have the adults covered here at the island. You do have the winery, some bootleg, different drinks you can get. Right next to that one is the Island Creamery, so delicious desserts. And then ice cream. One of my personal favorite places, though, especially if you are coming like on vacation, I always love to check out the different like gourmet popcorn stands. They have kettle corn, caramel popcorn, cheese. They have different nuts and snacks on the inside. Let's actually head on over to one of our personal favorite gift shops. Literally, they have a couple different locations all around Pigeon Forge, Gatlinburg area. You can do your moonshine tasting, but they do sell a whole plethora of really cool, unique merchandise. Here's some really awesome, like, unique keychains. These are part of the Varsity line with the rope. They do say Old Smoky on there for Old Smoky Moonshine. It does look like they do have some, like, metal Christmas ornaments. These are really, really nice quality, though. Down here on the bottom section is a Old Smoky keychain. These are only $8 a piece, but everything is embroidered. You'll find some really nice, like, quality jackets and different things at Old Smoky Moonshine. This is more of like your windbreaker material. Everything is embroidered on the front side. And then perfect for a cooler day here in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. More of like a quilted pullover sweatshirt that's embroidered Old Smoky for $45. Of course, they're also embracing everything Halloween at Old Smoky. Here's some really cool adult-sized graphic t-shirts. Old Smoky, pickle and booze. Like, how cool is that? I love that. You got like Frankenstein, you have a mummy, and then a little ghost. Right next to that, we have White Lightning with Frankenstein, Old Smoky, Tennessee Moonshine. So a couple different offerings of Halloween graphic t-shirts. Looks like they do have some smaller size, almost like a toothpick holder mason jar for Old Smoky. Only $7 a piece. And it looks like they do also have like a brand new Halloween version here as well. More of like a pumpkin color for trick or treat. These are only $8 a piece. Let's actually check out some of the coffee mugs and different things though. Here's a really nice size burgundy one with the Old Smoky Moonshine graphic on both sides. These are only $15 a piece, so definitely like a very reasonable price. This is more of like a sandy design with that ombre color. You do only get the graphic on one side though. This one is $15. Let's check out some more of the graphic t-shirts over in this section though. Here's the old Smoky Moonshine Mason Jar adult shirt where you do get the big black bear with the mountains off in the distance. They have Happy Fall, y'all, with all the pumpkins. You got some pumpkin pie. Everything is decorated so beautifully inside of this gift shop though for the fall season. The shop is definitely always one of the stores though. If we are here, we always check out the different graphic t-shirts because they do kind of change them out very, very frequently. You got some flowers, old Smoky Moonshine, Tennessee. Then a good selection of adult-sized baseball caps. This one is another trucker hat. Let's see how the prices are here. These are only $25. Right next to that is a whole rack of assorted baseball caps. You have your camo design, Tennessee, Old Smoky Distillery. I do like all of like the different retro baseball caps. This has like the turquoise blue and then the fuchsia color. Let's actually come over this way and check out some of the assorted cups that they do have. So some really tall plastic water bottles. This one says Old Smoky on the side. You do even get like the little plastic carabiner with the flippy up lid. These are $23 a piece. Next to that is like your stainless steel water bottle for Old Smoky Moonshine. This has the really nice like chrome finish on the bottom for $43. And it looks like you could even get some candles here at Old Smoky. These are sea salt sage candles. Look at that, you got like a little seahorse on the top. I like these a lot though, really unique little take-home items. And of course, one of the coolest things about this store, you can literally check out the entire distillery. Like they put it on display, so you can just see how everything's made. It's always cool when you can check out some assorted clearance merchandise, part of last year's Christmas celebration. They have your Old Smoky graphic t-shirts. Look at that with like the little Christmas gnomes. Looks like you get 4 different gnomes on there. Pumpkin everything. Like I am shocked that they do have last year's fall merchandise literally still on sale. And then right next to that we have Giddy Up Old Smoky. So you got like some cowboy boots, a lasso, even a football helmet. Seriously though, guys, it is such a beautiful afternoon here in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. Like I said, it's got some brachiosauruses off in the distance. Just a beautiful, relaxing area to take advantage of the rocking chairs. And it looks like they do have a brand new photo op as well for the fall and Halloween season. The Island Pigeon Forge. Everything is decorated really nice though with the pumpkins and all the hay bales. Holy moly though, how's about this guy? They have a huge T-Rex and he actually moves. And another one of those awesome restaurants right to the left-hand side of the T-Rex. If you are looking for some family-style food, definitely check out Paula Dean's Family Kitchen. Looks really, really delicious, and they do have like upper deck seating. Looks like they're even about to decorate even more photo ops here at the island though. They keep on bringing in more and more mums, pumpkins, and hay barrels. But this old school vehicle, look at that though, you got a skeleton kind of like hanging out the window. A bunch of cool photo ops. Definitely take a moment to look up here at the island though, because you even got like some pterodactyls flying up ahead. Dinosaurs everywhere here at the island. Let's head a little bit further inside though. There's even more dinosaurs. Like they have a massive Carnotaurus that you can get your picture taken with. I do want to head over to Kryptonite Character Store. Like I was saying, lots of different horror things you'll find inside and Disney merchandise. Well, look at this guy just hanging out right behind us. Okay, so right off the bat is a whole selection of different Funko Pops. These are all like Wizarding World ones. They have Albus Dumbledore with Hogwarts, where you do get the Funko and Hogwarts Castle. They have everything like sectioned off really nice though. Minerva McGonagall with Hogwarts Castle. This one has to be one of my favorites though. They have Ron Weasley literally with the flying car, but there are rows and rows of Funko Pops. They do have from Stranger Things. Look at this massive Vecna up ahead. Let's check out some of the other Funko Pops that they have. They have from Back to the Future for the 40th anniversary, Doc with the Time Machine. These are $45 a piece. Right underneath there is Doc with Marty Jannetty. I should say Marty. This actually comes with the display stand. And they do have some different Rocky characters like Clubber Lang and then Drago. Let's see what else that we have here. We have a gingerbread man from DreamWorks, Shrek, some different Power Rangers Funkos. Holy moly though, so many different figurines and different things. These are all $31 a piece, like little coin banks. They have Eeyore from Winnie the Pooh. They have Pooh Bear with his hand literally in the honey pot. What caught my eye though is definitely the Cheshire Cat. This one looks really cool with his hands on his chin. But they do have some different horror characters like Beetlejuice. They have Freddy Krueger. Look at him there with his claws sticking out. Also from Tim Burton's Nightmare Before Christmas, you have like Santa, Jack Skellington, Oogie Boogie, and then Jack Skellington himself. You can get some really cool like higher end collectibles here as well. Like you have Lars from Metallica. Like these are really awesome statues. That one is $185. Iron Maiden, Number of the Beast. Look at that there with like the little dangly puppet. They have some more Metallica statues. But take a look behind there because they do have some records that's kind of like etched out with Star Wars, just like the Death Star. Different things everywhere. They have the pig from Pink Floyd. They have like a whole like cage here area where they would put like all of their different band equipment from Kiss. Let's actually check out some of the graphic t-shirts. These are actually on sale right now. Buy two, get one for free. They have a Nirvana graphic t-shirt. Right next to that is a Janis Joplin. I don't find too much Janis Joplin merchandise, so these are really nice. $27 a piece for them. Like I said, lots of different Halloween merchandise as well. Like they have the Ghostface graphic t-shirts. Let's see what else that we have here. So they do have some Def Leppard shirts, Riley Green, country music. So you will find a little bit of everything inside. Let's check out some more of the Disney merchandise that they have though. So you can get your Disney figs here, like so far away from Walt Disney World. They have some tall stainless steel tumblers with Stitch, No Bad Days, Aloha, Just Chilling. Perfect for fall time though. It's a really cool Stitch stainless steel tumbler. These have big size handles. That one has like that cool like pumpkin design. It looks like they do have like an angel version. Really cool to go with Stitch. Let's make our way into the horror section though. It's a bunch of different killer clowns from outer space action figures. You can get slim and then chubby. They do come with all of the different accessories. They have some bobbleheads here. These are resin actually, so resin statues. A bunch of different bobbleheads though from Halloween. They have your Michael Myers. Two different offering here. They have from John Carpenter's Halloween. This one actually glows in the dark. They have Pennywise. But a ton of different like horror figures. Michael Myers, the attention to detail in the packaging definitely make these figures, and it's perfect for Halloween. They have Leatherface from Halloween 2, some action figures, definitely some creepy statues like hanging up in the rafters. Lots and lots of different things going on. This whole back wall is literally peppered with different graphic t-shirts from Taylor Swift, Harry Styles. They have, let's see here, Tim McGraw. Definitely a little bit of everything. You'll find your Beatles, Nirvana in the back wall section. And how cool are these plastic cups that they have? These actually have stainless steel lids, and then they're loaded with sparkles on the inside. They come with the straw. They have Beetlejuice, Freddy Krueger, Pennywise. It looks like they even have some different ones here. So they do have like Terrifier. I love these. These are really unique. Like all the different like horror villains. Like even Godzilla, he gets his own cup here as well. And it looks like they do have a good selection of different Loungefly bags. This over here is like a Disney section that they have with Hocus Pocus. You have Thackeray Binks on a big zipper compartment. Almost like some tarot cards with the three Sanderson sisters. But two different Hocus Pocus offerings. This one has like the tombstone. Thackeray Binks actually like pops up there. But you have the Sanderson sisters. They have some Elvira Loungefly bags. A good selection of different characters though, even from Gremlins. This whole section though is peppered with different statues for the 40th anniversary of E.T. Looks like they have 2 different statues here, and they actually light up. Like, you can open them up and check out the different figurines and then statues. From Stranger Things, they have a huge Demogorgon statue right next to the Vecna bobblehead. Literally, Vecna is staring right at us though. This whole back wall section has some really awesome backpacks though, like they have Dumbo the Flying Elephant. These are actually all on clearance, which is really cool, with the big Dumbo design there, and it has little petite handles right next to that one from Scooby-Doo. Again, really nice for Halloween. This one has Scooby-Doo all dressed up as a mummy. You do get the Scooby-Doo zipper pull. Next to that, you have your Marvel Black Panther. This one is a crossbody bag where it has this really nice like silver attachments. And then right up ahead, like how cool is this Deadpool and Wolverine Loungefly bag? This one is absolutely massive, but they literally have like crossbody bags hanging up from the rafters with like the aliens from Toy Story. So many different characters they have here. Next to that one is a really cool backpack. This one is from Harry Potter. A really cool like Luna Lovegood. You don't find too many like Luna Lovegood backpacks, so that one is really neat. And then right over here is a really cool like hot air balloon with Mickey, Minnie, Donald, Goofy, and Pluto. This has all like little Mickeys embroidered. But how cool is this one for Halloween? Like, you have Pooh Bear dressed up for Halloween. This is a nice fuzzy material. He has like his little trick-or-treat bag. You could also get a good selection of different Wizarding World of Harry Potter cups. This one is stainless steel with the Hogwarts house crest on both sides. I love all the different drinkware cups. Like, they definitely have you covered. 2 different Harry Potter ones with like the golden snitch. This one is the actual Tervis tumbler, so really high quality merchandise. From SpongeBob, they have SpongeBob SquarePants and then Squidward, and again they have the massive handles. Holy moly though, if you're into graphic t-shirts, horror, Funko Pops, Dolly Parton, Disney Park Loungeflies, any type of really cool collectibles, they definitely have you covered in this Kryptonite store. This place is absolutely massive. And if you're familiar with Disney's Epcot with the Soarin' attraction, they have the Skyfly Soar America attraction here at the island, Pigeon Forge, where you can go over Martha's Vineyard, Alaska, New Hampshire, Wyoming. Just a really cool attraction where you can see lots of different places in America. Okay, let's actually head a little bit further inside the island. They do have Dick's Last Resort restaurant, eat, drink, and laugh. So definitely a very funny restaurant. We have to check that out in the near future. Right underneath there, though, is one of the other dinosaurs. They have a Triceratops. Really cool photo op. Part of the new dinosaurs at the island. Let's make a quick little pit stop, Rooney, over to the opposite side of the Mirror Maze, to the Island Trading Post, and check out some of the merchandise here as well. Some really cool things as soon as you come inside. They have like these little squeaky toys of Bigfoot. I do want to see if we can find the price here. I don't see the price, but these are really neat. They have like a Bigfoot adult-sized baseball cap with all the different colors. It says Sasquatch Country. And of course they embrace everything Sasquatch. I love it. I always feel like nobody's watching me. They have a Bigfoot graphic t-shirt. You have Whiskey Makes Me Frisky. Look at that graphic t-shirt. We're just like Bigfoot hanging out in the woods. But you can get some really cool things like these handmade walking sticks. Let's see the old price. They do come with like a little compass on there for $40. Lots of different winter wear items here as well at the Trading Post. These are some really nice quality gloves. These are only $12.99, so a really good deal. They have these in a bunch of different colors though. Literally winter is right around the corner in Sevier County and the Pigeon Forge area. These are some really like fuzzy gloves, like a 2-in-1 set. So the top is kind of like removable, and then you have like your classic gloves. These are $17 a piece. Then a whole bunch of different color winter beanies for $17 each. And lots of different merchandise with bears. They have like some little collectible figurines, Great Smoky Mountains. The prices are actually pretty good though. Like that statue is only $10. They have like an archway, Great Smoky Mountains with all the black bears. But a really good way to commemorate your trip to Pigeon Forge. You can never go wrong with a good photo frame. This one holds a 4-inch by 6-inch photo. Actually says Great Smoky Mountains on the bottom. Let's come over this way though, see what else we can find. They have a bunch of different legacy adult-sized baseball caps. Here's a Sasquatch version. It's actually embroidered with a little patch. Great Smoky Mountains. These are $36 a piece. Next to that one is a really cool color though. This has like the orange and then brown colors, established 1934. That's the cool thing with all these assorted gift shops around the islands though. Like they even sell some different like Metal Earth, like 3D model kits. This one's from Marvel Avengers. You don't need any glue. Like these are just like snap and play. You can build Iron Man's helmet for $23. They do have so many different offerings there. They have some monster trucks with like the big tires. They have a T-34 tank and a bunch of different airplanes. Let's check out some of the women's cut graphic t-shirts that they have on the back wall. Smoky Mountains, The Good Life, Tennessee, Relax. I love that. A very, very cool saying. Next to that one is more of like a soft blue graphic t-shirt with the mountains. You got like a little tent there and it says Smoky Mountains, Tennessee. They even have some really nice adult-sized full-zip hoodies. These are embroidered with the pinstriping. Also embroidered Smoky Mountains, Tennessee on the front side. And they do also have this one here, a very soft cotton material V-neck shirt. Again, these are women's cut, established 1934 on the front. Seriously though, how adorable are these kids' pajama sets? This one comes with the pants and the long sleeve shirt. It says Sister Bear, and then on the pants themselves you have a bunch of black bears. I love these. Like these are actually really unique, and you can get like matching pajamas for the whole family. Like they do have the mama bear, V-neck shirts. Let's see here, that's more of like a longer like nightgown. Next to that one is the Little Bear long sleeve shirt. Actually says lazy one on the little patch with all of the black bears. And then last but not least, they do have the Papa Bear sleeve shirts here to go with that collection. And I'm a big fan of like refrigerator magnets, especially when we visit places we haven't seen before. They have a ton of different ones at the Trading Post. Great Smoky Mountains, again with the black bear. Here's like a whole map of like Townsend, Gatlinburg, you have Cherokee. These are only $5, so a really good deal for like a nice refrigerator magnet. This one has more of like a chrome finish to it with all of the assorted animals like horses. You have some black bears and guitars. That one is $5, and they do have a black bear here. This one's an actual bottle opener, and probably the coolest keychain that I've seen today. They have some reclaimed wood personalized keychains. This is actually Bigfoot, and then you do have to find your name in there, but these are only $6 a piece. The backside has the Great Smoky Mountains lettering. They literally have like every single name. Looks like they're also getting ready for Christmas here in the Smoky Mountains, so a bunch of assorted Christmas ornaments. You have a black bear and a squirrel holding the Great Smoky Mountains sign. These are $14. They do have another bear literally holding like a little campfire marshmallow as this little dangly, almost like a little postcard that says Great Smoky Mountains. That one is $15. But so many different versions where you can do like a whole like bear family strung up in Christmas lights. They have so many different offerings. Here's a really cool Christmas ornament. It's like a bear claw with the trees and then all of the bears. These are solid wood though, so really nice attention to detail. And if you are into camping, they do have your camping Christmas ornaments that are double-sided for only $10 a piece. Here's even a really cool Bigfoot Christmas ornament for $17. Looks like it's literally a whole like chop of wood there. Great Smoky Mountains with Bigfoot, and then you have like some paint splattered. They have so many different like Bigfoot offerings though. Great Smoky Mountains in the shape of a Christmas ornament, like with the whole tree line. That one is $15, and they even have like a really fuzzy like faux fur black bear Christmas ornament. Another really awesome dessert shop you have to visit. If you ever visited Key West in Florida, they have the original Kermit's there. Now Kermit's opened their key lime pie store at the island in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. Let's actually make a quick little pit stop though over to Farmhouse Decor and Gifts and check out some of the unique merchandise they have to offer. Let's actually start out over in the kids section. Their graphic t-shirts are only $13 a piece. These are a really nice soft cotton material, Great Smoky Mountains, Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. So you get a lot of graphic for that price. Look at the black bear wearing the sunglasses, Pigeon Forge. This one is a little bit more expensive for $15, but a good selection of different t-shirts. We had the Great Smoky Mountains, established 1934. Even some little bear plushies down in the basket here on the bottom. These are super duper soft. Look at him, he's even embroidered "I love Smoky Mountains" on the little tootsies. Some more really unique like rustic refrigerator magnets. They have some mason jars. I love you like biscuits and gravy. Wicked chickens lay deviled eggs. These are only $10 a piece. Right underneath there is like a Smoky Mountain moonshine truck. This one says "we delivered 24/7. Definitely what caught my eye is the mason jar like tin wall sign. This one says "just here for the moonshine." Like these are all handmade here in Tennessee with Bigfoot. And how cool are these mountain moonshine candles? These are all like the gel candles that are scented. White lightning. They are only $22 a piece. They have a blackberry scented candle, watermelon, tons of different mason jar versions. Here's a cinnamon scented candle. Let's see what else that we have doing over in this section. So this one is the part of their signature collection, Enchanted Farmhouse Gifts and Decor. Let's open this up. This little mason jar actually has like a copper colored lid. Okay, this is really nice actually. It smells like really nice like clean cotton. You could even get some really fun little like statues and sculptures, perfect for like the kitchen or your curio cabinet. Here is like a massive like brown, black and white cow for $23. Let's see what else we got doing. Okay, so we have some like cattle with chickens. These are really, really unique. Like how about this massive cow? He's holding the lantern with some overalls, and it actually has like a cardinal. Another really cool way to commemorate your trip to the island. They do also have one of those old school, like old time photos. In case you want to go inside, get your picture taken, you can dress up in costume. They have like some dangerous dames, like you're in an old school saloon. Lots of different costumes and different things you can dress up as. Okay, so we just made our way inside of the Five and Dime. They have so many different like glass bottle, like different drinks. Americana root beer, like they have your A&W root beer. At the Five and Dime, like they have some root beer soda. I really like the old school like retro packaging. Brownie cream soda root beer. Let's see what we got. So we do have some of like the dad soda, where they have the orange cream, blue cream soda. Check this one out with this guy with like the top hat. Such a fun little throwback. They have me and my RC Cola, Royal Crown Cola, since 1905. Next to that is Moxie. I don't think I've ever heard of that. Original Elixir. And again, these come in the glass bottle, so really cool if you do collect this sort of thing. Lots of nice little take-homes. Here's a whole section of a bunch of different like tin wall signs, camping for when 5 stars isn't enough. These are $25. Next to that you have Elvis Presley, Memphis Live, July 4th, 1956. That one actually says the ticket was only $1.50. That one is $10. They do have some Johnny Cash metal wall signs for only $12. Even Sun Records from over in Memphis. We actually were over that way before. Really highly suggest that you definitely check that out if you can. Lots of different like Graceland and Elvis Presley signs. At the Five and Dime though, they have a whole section of assorted cowboy hats. Again, really cool if you are going over to Nashville, the Memphis way. If you are looking to save a couple dollars and get some of these cool cowboy hats, they say, let's see here, the old price. These are only $27 a piece. They actually feel like pretty nice quality. They have these with a bunch of different colors. More of like a chocolatey brown color for $27. Like kind of like a turquoise like seafoam blue color, and some cream color cowboy hats. I really like inside of this gift shop how they actually have like repurposed neon signs. Like these are really cool. Like you can see how the paint is weathered for the Five and Dime. Let's actually come over though and check out some of the different like yard flags that they do have. A really nice selection for the fall. Again with the garden gnomes, with the pumpkins. That one says I love fall. Let's see the old price-a-rooney here. I don't see a price there, so we'll have to just check out some of the different offerings. It looks like they're around $13 or $14 a piece. They have a bunch of pumpkins with all the fall leaves. Here's a really cool one though, with like the barn with the American flag on the pumpkins. Down here in this section, they do have more of like some spooky flags for the garden. Again, these are the 12.5 inch by 18 with like this spooky house that says Happy Halloween. And it looks like they are getting ready for Christmas as well, with some of the premium garden flags like the snowman with the cardinal with the old truck in the background. They do have like a cardinal version that has like that plaid finish at the bottom that says welcome. Next to that is a really cool flag though, again with the truck. This one says Merry Christmas on the top. I'm actually really surprised with the lower cloud levels right now. Not too many people out and about in this section. Let's actually head on over to Bigfoot Harley-Davidson and check out some of the graphic t-shirts they have to offer. I love the A-frame in front of the store though, with the Bigfoot Harley-Davidson logo. Here's a really cool Bigfoot Harley-Davidson graphic t-shirt. This one's specific to the island in Pigeon Forge. Like you can see the Ferris wheel. That one is really neat. They do have an actual Bigfoot riding a motorcycle that says Harley-Davidson motorcycles at the bottom. These are $37 a piece. And a couple really cool baseball caps that I do want to show you. Everything is embroidered with like the Bigfoot logo. This one says the island, Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. Actually says Bigfoot Harley-Davidson on the backside. Really nice baseball caps that they do have. Here's one again with the Bigfoot foot there. The black and white design is really cool. Check out some of the graphic t-shirts though, again with the island, Pigeon Forge, Tennessee, with the Harley-Davidson logo. You have Bigfoot there. I like this one a lot actually, with like all the different like forest animals. Some really unique like graphic t-shirts. Here is two Bigfoots with a campfire with the Smoky Mountains off in the backdrop. We're actually just making our way back to the car, but holy moly, like how surreal is it? Like literally the Smoky Mountains look like they are up in the clouds. Like hopefully the camera is actually doing that justice. This incredible view just from the parking lot at the island. I had such a fun time today hanging out here in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee, just spending our day over at the island. Lots of really cool gift shops that they have. You'll find lots of Smoky Mountain themed merchandise. That cool horror store with Disney merchandise was a really cool find. That one is called Kryptonite. I'll definitely be back there to check out some more of the new merchandise. Just the whole merchandise offerings all around the island in general. Like the shopping is super duper good. We're definitely gonna have to come back, try a whole bunch of the assorted restaurants as well. That being said, if you liked today's video, give it a big thumbs up, and as always, make today awesome.